Hey, happy Sunday to all you guys who are watching this video. My name is Jay. Some of you guys know me as Herc420 on Instagram and Herc213 on YouTube. And I'm back with another video for you guys today. And today I just, want to share about the full moon placement in Gemini. I believe that's on, I saw it on the calendar today too on Astrology.com. It was probably on Saturday, but also it was on Sunday too. So that was pretty interesting. But I just really want to make this video, especially during the full moon and full moon placement in Gemini, because it's probably the last full moon of 2021, and I just want to do something special for you guys to just share any messages, any spiritual collective messages from spirit, and also give you guys a full guided soundbath meditation to you guys to enjoy as well. So yeah, it's just like one of those things I just, really meditated and just really did some research about the full moon placement in Gemini, because, with the full moon, it's just a good time for us to really manifest anything that we want to, experience for ourselves too. And just like, the full moon placement in Geminis are very, creative, just creative people, very just good with words too. And it's just like for us too, especially what I'm sensing and feeling from this too, is just to really know what we want, voice our truth, and so on and so forth, and just really really manifest those intentions that we want to set for ourselves for the next year, 2022. So I could be wrong about this too, just talking about it as well with the full moon placement in Gemini. And just I know with the two people, the twins, they usually call it in the astrology community and all that. And so, yeah, it's one of those things, I just, I know somewhat about, and just, how can I say this? I know most about, but also still doing some research too. So with that being said too, with that, the full moon placement in Gemini, I would love to know what you guys, are going to do for 2022, because this January is just around the corner, and it's just this year went by so quick due to the crazy stuff that we've been dealing with too. And so yeah, just like with that being said too, if those who are watching this video now on Sunday too, Sunday morning or Sunday night, or even just whichever day too you guys are watching this, it's just for the full moon placement in Gemini, it's just to really manifest those goals that you want to set for ourselves for 2022, and just really voicing that out, really connect with it and go for it. And so with that being said, I'm going to share the guided sound bath meditation that I created for you guys in this video, and also share some cool, beautiful healing cards for the collective too, just for this full moon placement in Gemini, and just get the ball rolling. And with that being said, here we go. Let's start to ground our energy, finding a nice, comfortable position in our seats for our guided sound bath meditation. Getting ourselves propped up if we need to, getting a blanket to keep ourselves warm. And when you are ready, getting our props ready, or your props ready, you can start to gently close your eyes. As we are grounding our energy for this guided sound bath meditation, let's start to connect with our breath allowing the breath to flow naturally, where we can just take a breath in and then let it all go with the exhalation. And start to let the breath flow naturally, where we can just take in that breath in, allowing it to fill us up, feeling the belly rise at the same time. And then letting it all go with the exhalation, releasing the breath out through the mouth or through the nose, whichever choice that you make, that can help release the breath. And while we are doing this, let's take a scan throughout our day today. Just really recognizing what's going on. Really taking note what's going on too. Just recognizing any tension, heaviness that's, within our body, within our hearts, within our minds too. And just really taking note of that too, really recognizing it. And then once we recognize it, let's allow to feel that, really feeling what we're feeling during this present moment. And once we allow to feel that, let's really start to dig deeper and investigate that too, wondering why you're feeling this too. Just a sensation, tightness, anything that popped up when you're recognizing what's going on, when you're taking a scan throughout your day. And just once you start to investigate that, let's start to nurture ourselves, to set that beautiful intention for ourselves, to bring some healing and loving energy towards ourselves, our body, to send that beautiful healing energy and loving energy towards a loved one, send that beautiful prayer out there too, and towards anything that really needs it, the bugs, animals, the trees, the plants, anything. So whichever intention that you want to set for yourself too, for this guided meditation, really take note of that too, and just set that powerful intention for this full moon cycle. As we are continuing to connect with that breath naturally, when we take in that breath, when we inhale, feeling the belly rise at the same time, and then holding the breath for how many counts as we wish, and then letting it all go once you're ready to release any tension, heaviness that doesn't serve us. And while we are doing this, let's start to connect with our heart and thank ourselves for being in a space of awareness where we can just take those moments for ourselves to just breathe, to ground, and to set a powerful intention for ourselves and for our environment and for our loved ones. And always know that we have the power to practice this beautiful form of self-care at any time in our lives. Let's start to take our last few breaths, taking in that breath in towards our body. We inhale and fully feeling the belly rise at the same time. And then letting it all go with the exhalation, releasing any tension that doesn't serve us anymore. And while you are finished taking your last few breaths, let's start to bring some awareness back into our body, wiggling our fingers, hands, wrists, toes, ankles, any movement that can help move the energy around with our bodies is so essential. And when you are ready, you can start to gently open your eyes. I pulled 3 yoga healing cards for today's full moon placement in Gemini, and especially for this video too. And I'm going to really just share these cards right off the bat so you guys can really just, really integrate these powerful messages for our last full moon placement for 2021. And the first card what I got too that I pulled is, it's really cool, powerful for us to really find our peace. When we take those moments for ourselves to just breathe and to relax, and it just really helps us find, at peace, but also help us ground too. And especially, for, this full moon placement in Gemini, it's just for us to really just find our inner peace, taking those moments to just, be by ourselves for a bit, or even just, to take those moments for ourselves to just relax and just really appreciate those, silent moments. And so that's the first card I pulled. And, the second card that I pulled too for this video too is to really find that compassion for ourselves too. And just always be that voice of quiet compassion. like it says in this card too. And you see the, the image of, the Buddha statue and all that beautiful imagery of the plants as well. It's just to really be that beautiful force of compassion, just especially in our self-care practice and routine too. Just when we do that, find that compassion for ourselves too, and it really helps us find that clarity too. And it's just really powerful for us, especially for the for the full moon placement in Gemini, to just really find that compassion, and be that force of quiet compassion. And just like the last card, that I pulled too for this video is just to really connect with, your source, your higher selves, connect with source consciousness, whatever you guys believe in, which is totally beautiful. And so when you connect with source, you really just tune in inwards to all the teachings, because, the answers are embodied within us too. It's just to really find a way to really just connect, connecting with our higher selves. And so especially with this card too, you see another Buddhist statue, especially for the full moon placement in Gemini, is just to really, connect with source, especially in our self-care practice and routine too, to just, connect with our higher selves, with the source consciousness, with God, whatever you guys believe in too, and just, tune inwards, connecting with your heart, And so these are the 3 cards I pulled for the full moon in Gemini placement. I hope you guys really enjoy these cards too. I'm going to be using these cards too for full moon placement videos for now, because there's really beautiful cards and it's just awesome stuff too. It's really connected with source, and these cards are really just beneficial for anyone who wants to just improve in their self-care practice and routine too, but even spiritual practice and routine as well. And I hope you guys really like the setup I have too on my little desk here too. And it's just awesome stuff. But hopefully you guys like these messages that I share too. And I'm going to share these cards again so you guys can really just understand them fully. And so for the first card that I pulled, it's just about finding our peace, especially, especially for our self-care practice and routine too, or even spiritual practice and routine. It's just to really appreciate those valuable moments where you can just be at peace and just to ground and relax. And to also find that compassion within our self-care practice routine too, and always be that voice of compassion. Treat yourself how you want to be treated, and so on and so forth, with full compassion and awareness. And to also connect with source, just connect with source, connecting with higher self, source consciousness. And, the answers is always within us too. It's just a matter of just connecting with your heart with all teachings, connecting with source. And so with that being said, guys, that concludes with the video of the full moon in Gemini placement. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And there will be more videos like this coming soon in 2022. And may we continue to practice self-care that can benefit us as human beings, our loved ones, and our environment. And I'll see you guys around with more content for you guys to educate yourselves and to enjoy. Peace and namaste.